kind of, like outside skeleton part of it. Okay. It's better to see it on the actual dry skeleton rather than this live one. But orientation, just like we did with the clam. What's different is that this is oral and amoral. They're not going to ask you the whole anterior posterior thing. It's kind of weird. Like the mouth is here and the anus is here, right? So this, again, oral. What can we see here? We can see the 2 feet. It's kind of all scrunched up because when it touches ice, it gets cold and it scrunches in. But you look really closely, you can kind of actually see. You kind of see the tubes in there.
The 2 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, right? Yeah. They're all kind of in because they're cold.
Yeah.
And this is a fresh.
Where?
No, they're like
These are all the 2 feet. Oh. They're all like inside.
Okay.
Actually, a better picture of that. Definitely see them. Again, these things, since we're showing you these, are fair game. So if you see a cross section like this, and they're like, what is one special characteristic about this that no other animals have or whatever, it's like, oh, waterfall school system. It's a starfish, even though it doesn't look like a starfish, right? So again, that's something you should know for the cockroach and the cockfish too. Like, it's fair game for them to take out the gastric deal and be like, what animal is this from? What's a characteristic of this in another class or whatever, right? Okay, so again, amoral. On the test, we will definitely have to give it to you like this. They're not going to cut it like this way or whatever, right? They have to cut it so that it is like this. So this side would be amoral, right? Because we're like flipping it like this. Okay. So to go through, these are the gonads. What sex is this? Female, because it is salmon orange, right? The male ones, I think there are pictures. They're definitely white. You can definitely tell that they're male. Here you see the ampulla. These like tapioca-looking things. This is the ampulla. This is the digestive ceca right here. It's like the thing that actually looks like cecum a little bit. This is also called the hepatic ceca, so know that. Does anyone know which 2 stomachs these are? Cardiac. Okay, so a good thing to kind of like know and understand is the mouth is on the bottom, right? Just like in the rat, it goes mouth, cardiac sphincter, pyloric sphincter, right? So, but for this one, it's mouth, cardiac, stomach, pyloric stomach, okay? Because that's like kind of the flow it goes. And again, it will always be cardiac on this, pyloric on this. And a way to check is to, go through that little check this thing, okay? So again, food goes in the mouth, then to the cardiac stomach, pyloric stomach, digestive ceca, and then rectal ceca. Right? These are the rectal. Okay.
In this box also are the
something that is special about the starfish is that there's a madrepore, which is this thing right here. You can tell that there's like a distinct circle that is not apart. Really, like you can tell, like there's a circle right there, right? It is hard to see, definitely. There are other colored starfish also. Actually, our class collected these in the bay a couple days ago.
No way.
Okay, so there are other colored ones, but like you should be able to tell. This is the madrepore, right? Under the madrepore, it is connected to stone canal. Okay, so it should be right here. Okay, so this one's actually really hard to see, but I'm like, there is a tube right here, and it's like like if I poke it, you see how this thing is moving?
Yeah.
That is that's the stone canal. It's just really hard to see. Okay. Here. So like you see this little tubey thing right here? I'm like pushing on it and you can see this move. That's the stone canal. It's really hard to see on this one. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay. like you see how there's like a little tubey thing right here? I'm like kind of pushing on it, and you can kind of see it move. That's the stomach canal. And it's right under my port. You guys get to see? This is... Okay, so I'm like kind of poking at it, and you can see it's like connected to right. Okay, cool. Stomach canal. Let me think if I ever missed anything. Oh, ambulacral groove and ridge. They're two different things, okay? So this is the ridge right here, and this is the groove right here.
So the groove is on the outside.
Groove, yeah, it's like, it is a groove, right? But sometimes when you don't realize that there are two different names for it, they'll be like pointing to this, and then like on a picture or something, and then be like, oh, it's a groove or whatever, an ambulacral groove. But it's actually the ridge. They're two separate things, so don't get them mixed up. That's something that's actually commonly missed, which is kind of stupid, right? It's not something you should miss. And I think that's it.
Wait, what was the miss?
A lot of things that people miss is that this is the ambulacral ridge, but this is the ambulacral groove. They're actually two separate things, and sometimes people don't realize that they're two separate things. And that is it. Remember to look at the surgeon teeth, draw the cardiac and pyloric stomach on the respective side so you remember which one is which, because that will be how it is tested on the test. Also, on the skin, there's special, like the Pac-Man thing, the pedis. I don't know actually how to say it. It might be. I know how to spell it. Yeah. Okay. So there's a demo, and I'm supposed to borrow one of your guys' arms, and if you like stick it on, you can see it like grab onto your hairs, and you can see it move, like pull on it and stuff. But it doesn't work on my arm because I'm not like white and I don't have a bunch of hair. But I mean, if you guys really want to see it, you guys can do it later. But it's not that big a deal. Just know that they're there. That's a really special thing also about the starfish. Also, what kind of nitrogenous waste do they excrete? Ammonia. Okay, so is there an excretory organ? No. So that's also a big dealio. Okay, do you guys have any questions?
Can I just clarify something? So
Yes.
the white things that we can see, these big white things, those are the spines.
Those are the
right?
spines.
Okay.
That's the pedals solari or whatever. We had to use a microscope, and then we still really couldn't even see them that well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And same with the dermal branchii or
Yeah,
whatever.
the dermal branchii, it's actually, you would actually see some of them being out and about right now, but they're really small and they're clearish color. But you know how when we showed it to you on the screen, you definitely saw that? It was the clear looking ones versus the solid ones. Okay. So, yeah, good luck. Also, again, for the cockroach and the crawfish, I strongly suggest you guys to be able to, like, again, know all the different parts of it when it's not connected to the actual animal. Because they can take it apart like this and show it to you in a piece. And a lot of times people, like, without the context of the actual crawfish head or whatever, don't know what it is. Okay? So just be careful.
Wait, for something as small as the cockroach, they can take out like...
Usually it's not the cockroach. It'd probably be like the crawfish or like a slice of the liver or the cecum or something like that in a rat.
Oh.
But I don't know the test. But I do know that it's fair game for them to do that. Okay?
Okay.
So just as a warning for you guys while you guys are dissecting,